What's up guys, Tyroy521 back for another LEGO custom painted minifigure showcase. In this one we have my custom painted Deadpool version 2. This is a very figure that has been long overdue for me showing you guys. I made him back in May actually. I made him right after I saw Deadpool 2. Got to work on him I believe later that night. I was still happy with my older Deadpool figure. For those of you that remember that video, that's cool. For those of you that don't, I suggest you do not seek it out because the lighting in it is terrible. I've always been ashamed of that video ever since I released it because it is lit so poorly that you can't even see half the details I painted on him. And I believe that figure though overall still held up. But I wanted to try it in a dark red because of rewatching the first film and then watching the new movie, the Deadpool 2. I realized his suit is actually more dark red, or it's like more of a darker maroon color. So I wanted to kind of try that out. A lot of people do bright red. I wanted to not only kind of go against the grain and do something different, but I also wanted mine to look maybe more accurate. So I tried dark red this time around. The details, I believe it looks a lot cleaner than my last one. So while I do love my old one, while I do think that figure did hold up, I'm so glad I decided to go back and redo him because I think this one is a vast improvement over that one. So if we just kind of start, we'll start at the feet here. As you can see, you can see like the black soles of his shoes right there. And then you can see just like these little silver dots. They're just kind of supposed to be like little, I don't know, like little screws, little details in his feet and his suit, whatever. You can see his knee pads painted on there, which I think look very clean. I'm really happy with the way those turned out. Different straps kind of going up his leg. You can see with some buckles on them. You can see the red lining of the black lining, excuse me, of his suit. Kind of the black detail that kind of goes up the side right here. If I lift up his arms, as you can see on the sides, we have got his little gun holsters, which I tried best to replicate the way they looked in the reference pictures I was using from the first Deadpool film. You can see those kind of go up to the belt, those straps. They continue onto the front right there with those downward slanting ones. And then on this side as well. And then this side we've also got a sculpted on pouch right there, just like a little brown pouch. So that's sculpted onto the side. You can see there's a black line kind of connecting that on the leg. That kind of goes all the way around to the back as well. So let's see. On the belt I am a little disappointed with. The Deadpool emblem, little Deadpool logo. I tried my best I sculpted that. I think the sculpt came out well. I also sculpted on the little connector metal pieces right here, as well as the two pouches. And I think the sculpt turned out pretty decent, but the paint job is not the best. I tried my best to work with what I could. I tried my best to, you know, make it look good, make it look presentable. But overall, the logo in the middle does not look very clean. I wish I would have done a better job with that. So that's probably my main gripe with this figure. So as you can see, he's got like the logo in the center right there for the buckle, and then just the pouches that are kind of connected to it. As I said, those are all sculpted on and then painted the appropriate colors. You can see the black detailing going up with his suit there, and then the stitching in the middle, as well as, you know, just various details of his suit. I don't really have to explain it all. You guys know what Deadpool's suit looks like. He's got the ammo belt, or the sword sheath belt, whatever that is. You can see that kind of goes across his torso right there that I outlined with a dark gray. His arms, as you can tell, have the shoulder pads painted right on, and then also just these little black straps that just kind of go around his arms. One painting detail that I left from the last figure that I really like is just the little metallic part on his hands right here. He's got this just basic, got this basic pistol, just like a simple brick arms handgun. He's got the Prince of Persia sword sheath on the back, and then just black swords in it. I didn't really modify those at all. His head was a black Lego head, just a plain black head that I painted all in dark red. So I think it looks pretty good. I believe I did 2 layers to make sure it looked, you know, nice and clean. I had a little bit of sculpt left over when I was making the pouches, so I actually sculpted the little piece of his hood that hangs off the back there. I think that's a funny detail, I like the way that looks. Then if we turn it over to the front of the head here, as you can see, we've just got the little black detailing for his eyes, the little black that kind of, you know, leads from the bottom of the mask to the top. And then his eyes, of course, a little white, and then some gray expression lines around them. And yeah, overall, the eyes maybe could be a little bit cleaner, I will admit, or they could be more accurate looking, but whatever shape those things are in the movie is very hard to replicate in like when you're painting it, so I just kind of went with this little simple design for the eyes. Overall, I'm actually really happy with this figure, and this was previously one of my best figures in my eyes, and I believe this version just improves upon that, and I'm very satisfied with him now. I think the color looks more accurate, and I'm, just overall very satisfied. I'm glad I went through with it and updated him. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more figure showcases coming soon, and as always, thank you for watching. Peace out.